Good morning, good afternoon, and good night whenever you're watching this. My name is Austin Hall, and welcome to today's Devo. So obviously, I never thought I'd be doing this. Maybe during the summer, if Zach called me and I thought, yeah, maybe I'd do this because, want to get back into it for the next school year. But if you would have told me a year ago that Rona was going to spoil my senior year and bring me here, I would have told you were crazy for even naming something Rona, but it's fine. But yeah. All jokes aside, obviously, times aren't the best right now. They're a little sucky and a little bit dark, and we're all stuck inside our houses, or supposed to be. Obviously, I'm not listening. But, yeah, as crazy as it gets and, as dark as the time gets, there's always just a couple things to remember, and that's that God always has a plan, and God's going to work it out, and that God has got this. As it says in Proverbs 21:31, the horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory belongs to the Lord. So no matter how hard and dark times get and how weak and beat down we feel like we are by the world and all this corona and all this stupid stuff, God has the victory in his hands right there beside us. Now, the way I've been kind of viewing this whole corona situation is all this time that I've been stuck in my house, I've been viewing it as a way to turn it upside down. So all the negative that's been going on and all the darkness, I try to flip it around and turn it into darkness, or not turn it into darkness, turn it into light and turn it into positivity. Because with too much darkness in the world, it can kind of overshadow everything that you think you could be doing. And as it says in the bridge of Another in the Fire, I can see the light in the darkness, and our God is supposed to be that light. As it says in Psalm 63:3-4, because your steadfast love is better than life, my lips will praise you. So I will bless you as long as I live. In your name, I will lift up my hands. Basically, the way I read this is, no matter what, his love is great, and we should always praise him no matter what's going on. And with all this corona and all the stuff that's going on and the distractions of the world, that's really what I think should be the focus point of all of this, because it's all trying to get things into our head and into our brains and unfocus us from what we're supposed to be. Now, it's really easy to get shaken up with everything that's going on. You might have some personal things going on at home, which really is hard to do now that you're stuck at home. So that kind of doubles up on it. But as it said in Psalm 62:2, he alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be greatly shaken. It also says that in the bridge of Build My Life, as it says, I will build my life upon your love because it is a firm foundation. Now, like I said, the way I kind of view this is that the time God's given us is to let us build his kingdom up and spread his kingdom and his word and his glory. Now, some of us may be good with spoken word. Some might be good with singing. Some might be good with writing it out. Some might be good with just spreading random acts of kindness around. But no matter what it is, I think this time is potentially one of the greatest times to be able to spread those wonderful gifts that we've been given. And all the people around us that might be feeling the same way we are, if not worse, then it's best to spread the brightness and the kindness and goodness and love of God in these dark times. All right, so I'm going to quote a couple songs here in this last bit. By your spirit, I will rise from the ashes of defeat, which means no matter how broken and down we may feel about all the stupid Rona, or the freshmen not being able to finish their senior year, or the seniors maybe not having prom or graduation or project grad, any of the good things that we were looking forward to, it means that no matter what, he'll always be there with us, and he will always be beside us to pull us out. Now, no matter how high the mountain, he'll be there. No matter how shallow and low the valley, he'll be right there next to us to pull us out. His love will never run dry. He is the well that will never run dry. His love is rejuvenating and never runs out. His love runs deep and far, but never runs out. There's no mountain that he won't climb up, no valley he won't go low, no shadow he won't light up, no wall he won't kick down that'll keep him from coming after you, me, or anybody else. Now, in this time that we have to ourselves, however long it may be, whether it be a couple weeks or a couple months or maybe the next half a year, nobody really knows. We're all stuck in uncertainty. But I just pray that all these gifts that we've been given, whether we know it or not, I pray that we could use them to spread the goodness and love of God. Thank you. Rejuvenating. How do I take
Got it.
Now, I'm going to quote a couple songs here in this last bit. By your spirit, I will rise from the ashes of defeat, which means no matter how broken and down we may be about the stupid Rona or anything's going on, or the cancellations from the senior year, or the freshmen not being able to enjoy their freshman year. Don't know why you'd want to do that. But that means that no matter what, he's always there with us, and we'll rise from any low that we could be in. Because there's no mountain that he won't climb up and no valley that he won't go down to pull us out of. Because no matter how shallow we may be, we must always remember that his love won't run dry. He is the well that will not run dry. His love runs deep and it runs far, but it never runs out. There's no mountain that he won't climb up, and there's no shadow he won't light up, no wall he won't kick down that'll keep him from coming after you, me, or anybody else that we know. And there's always been someone right there next to us. So in this last however long we're stuck inside our homes, I just hope that these gifts that we've been given and this time that we have, we can figure out a way to spread the goodness of God in our own hearts and to give it to other people's hearts. Thank you.